Chapter 156. It's the sea! I view the sunrise from the top of the mountain, so it's a story by all means. Although I expect that I will be impressed, there's no such feelings. As expected, a person will be impressed by such thing like viewing the sunrise because it's tasted together with a sense of accomplishment for climbing a high mountain. I have climbed this mountain with a casual feeling, and in the first place, this mountain is not so high. Leaving aside the sunrise, a certain thing can be seen from the top of the mountain. It's the sea. The beach of the feeling that's perfect for a summer vacation. The lapping waves, the sun that shines brightly, the sea. Speaking of the sea, the ground of the love story of a man and a woman. Although I thought that uh, Rai Ryaju Dai in my previous life, there is no such flippant people in this world's beach. A private beach monopoly. There's no other choice but to go. Thus, I start to descend the mountain and head towards the sea. The monsters run away and hide desperately probably because of the master of the mountain. The Windrake, was defeated disappointingly, and they became frightened by the intimidation that I released. Well, to be frank, because the monsters here don't give much experience points, even if I hunt every single one, it's not that I'm reluctant to overlook them, though. My stomach is not so empty. Although they are more delicious than the monsters in the labyrinth, I feel that it's fine to overlook them if I think that the seafood is waiting in the future. That's why I descend to the mountain without any interference. I secure a little fruits on the way and took some time, but I arrived in the sea in about 1 hour. I go to the beach. The wave beats my feet. Cold. The current temperature is not so high. Seasonally, is it spring or autumn? It's not summer. Because of that, the water temperature of the sea is low. It seems to be hard to swim for a human. However, I am the body that has a that is already resigned as a human. There's no need to be afraid of the cold now. Thus, let's go. Splash, splash. I won't sink. What's with the buoyancy of my body? I can't sink by taking advantage of the power for an instant. But I will return to the surface of the water immediately. I can float on the surface. I can sink by taking it right. She can make herself heavy. I can float on the surface of the water without doing anything, and if I do nothing, I will be washed away by the wave and return to the beach. Crap. Can't the spider body swim? This is unexpected. I didn't think that I won't sink. Although I was not good at swimming in my previous life, I did sink. I never thought that it would become a feeling like float is always attached to me. Like this, I can't dive and harvest shellfish. Will it become able to sink if I acquire the swim skill? No, because it seems that it will take a long time to acquire that skill. Although fire resistance was the same as well, a considerably high amount of skill proficiency is needed to acquire the skills that the species is weak in. By the way, how many points do I need to acquire the swim skill? I try to look on to the search of wisdom. Oh, 1,000 points is needed to acquire swim. Expensive. This I should give up. I return to the beach when being slightly shocked by the fact that I can't swim. No, it's not that I can't swim, it's only that I can't dive. Because I can float, I can just swim like that, I'm never a hammer. Never. Can't be helped. Let's fish with universal thread. I take out a little of the meat in the monster that was stored in the space storage and I attach it to the tip of the thread. Even if there's no hook, it's convenient that it sticks. I just hurl the thread far away. If it's a genuine angler, the person will blend the pole and hurl it far away, but in my case, I can easily hurl the thread far away easily with thread manipulation. I confirmed that the thread flew far away from the beach, and I waited for the catch to make a hit. It hits without an interval to wait. Oh, it's considerably powerful. However, my physical strength is already the dragon class. There's no way that I will fall behind a common monster. I pull steadily. If it's my universal thread, there's no need to worry that it will be discovered or cut. If I'm not mistaken, a monster that got caught in the needle once escaped from the needle that can be said it's discovered, right? Because the viscosity of my universal thread is effect more than the stabbing with the needle, there's no problem. If it's not burnt by the fire, even the dragon species can't escape easily. The sign of the fish that appears as in the shallow jumps. The opponent that continues useless resistance is launched quickly to the beach. It was a shark that was caught. Accurately, it was a water drake that has the appearance of the shark. Because the level of water drake skill is 7, it's pretty much a high-rank water drake. It's high-rank drake that close to the medium rank. I gave the decisive blow on the shark that still tries to resist on the beach quickly. Although it's different from the fish that I assumed a little, the shark is still a fish. Although I have not heard of a shark sashimi, is it delicious? Time to taste it. The skin is hard. I mean, when I thought that the skin was normal skin, it has the dragon scale skill. It's scale. That's why it's hard, because the skin doesn't seem to be able to eat. Let's peel it off. Yosh! Time to taste it again. Itadakimasu. Delicious, delicious. Although it's not to the extent that I'm impressed, it's delicious. I come to want soy sauce. Come to think of it, the shark fin is a high-quality ingredient, right? If I'm not mistaken, isn't it the only part of the tail? Certainly, it has a different taste from the part of the body. It's delicious. In my opinion, I think that I'm not suitable for food report. I can only say that it's delicious or bad. Although I retorted in the comment of the announcer when I see it on television saying that, like that, it won't be transmitted. When thinking it now, the announcer is quite serious. Ooh, thank you for the meal. Fishing is good. Let's catch more seafood steadily. Just fucking her first catches a goddamn shark. And it's a water drake, too. Isn't that like the same level as the one that the other guy just had to defend himself from? Something like that.